been slain.
Them all?
An ally has been slain. Enemy killing spree. Enemy killing spree. Enemy dominating. Enemy godlike. Enemy legendary.
Good day guys, nice to have you here. Yin is about to be released on the original server, and I want to help you become more familiar with how his kit works. In addition to that, we will also discuss details about the best or ideal items for him, strategies, emblem configuration, weaknesses, strengths, and many more, so make sure to stay tuned. Let's kick things off with his skills. His passive allows Yin to deal 125% increased damage when he is fighting alone within 4 yards. This passive makes him best played on the solo lane, and is also a very helpful kit when split pushing. Also, in case you're wondering, that also means he will gain increased damage whenever using his ultimate, since technically Yin is in his domain, far from the actual battle arena, far away from his teammates. His first skill has 2 forms. In his base form, Yin gains movement speed and will be able to deal with a charged punch within a short period of time from casting it. In his leave form, this skill will deal huge bursts of damage that will slow down hostile units. He is also immune to crowd control effects while using this skill in his leave form. His second skill is almost the same for both forms. He dashes, leaving his rings behind, and after about 1 second, his rings will follow him, stunning enemies within its path. In addition to that, Yin also gains damage reduction when using this skill. In leave form, the stun duration of this skill is longer by 0.5 seconds. Finally, his ultimate. Yin will bring you into his domain, and as I said earlier, due to the effect of his passive, his damage will increase. He will also turn into Li. He gets to retain his leave form for 8 seconds after the domain becomes inactive if he is able to kill the enemy hero. Now let's talk about how you can use Yin's skills properly. Let's first cover his first and second skills. Individually, these skills aren't too effective because number 1, you can easily dodge his first skill's second strike, and number 2, his second skill has a very low damage. If you want to ensure that your skills land completely and causes as much damage as possible, use both in a combo. Don't just use your first skill on your enemy, make sure to use your second skill as well. Your second skill's stun effect will be needed in order to land your first skill completely. The same goes when you are using these 2 skills in your domain. Second skill first, then first skill, and you should be able to lock down your enemies 9 times out of 10. Now let's cover his ultimate. Obviously, you have to be careful when using his ultimate because not all heroes will be afraid of you when you used it on them. Here are some heroes that are considered weak against Yin's ultimate. And here are the heroes you might want to avoid when using his ultimate. Now of course, even heroes powerful against Yin have openings as well, and by openings I mean weaknesses against Yin while in his domain. A perfect example is Argus. As long as Argus doesn't have his ultimate and as long as you use the right skill combo I told you about earlier, taking him down should be easy. Now, to further maximize the potential of Yin, I suggest doing the S2 plus S1 combo before using his ultimate. If the enemy is still alive after using that combo, use your ultimate and repeat the same combo to finish up the job. In terms of his emblem, I strongly believe High and Dry is the best emblem for him since it gives him bonus damage while inside his domain. I prefer selecting physical penetration and cooldown reduction as my primary stats for this emblem. But if you want stronger damage, you can always select bonus physical damage in addition to physical penetration. Let's now talk about the battle spells. You can either select Execute or Flicker. Now, this is totally up to your playstyle and both battle spells have their respective advantages. Execute increases your chances of taking down the enemy hero, while Flicker makes your combos easier and allows you to do swift isolations by using your ultimate against squishier targets who doesn't have the kit to survive Yin. In my opinion, Execute is best used if you are fighting mostly tanky melee heroes, while Flicker is ideal for long-ranged heroes. Now here are the items ideally played on Yin. Take note that you should always build according to the situation in team lineups. In a nutshell, it is best to play Yin with as much burst damage as possible, since the trick to playing him effectively is having the ability to finish off your enemies as fast as possible. Yin is not a very fast hero without his skills, so you have to make sure that they are dead after using his combos. Personally, I love getting him physical penetration items such as Malefic Roar and Hunter's Strike. Bloodlust Axe is a good item for HP sustain, and Blade of Despair for higher damage output. In my opinion, you should play him with a ratio of 3 to 4 damage items, while the rest should be defensive. In the following sequences, I will show you a game where I had 4 feeding teammates, which caused us to be behind by more than 20 kills.
Do it with dignity.
Our turret has been destroyed. Shut down. Mega kill. Shut down. Double kill. An ally has been slain.
Some special local
Kill. Legendary.
my ally. He's pure malice.
Legendary. An enemy has been slain. Ally has been slain. Legendary. Legendary. An ally has been slain.
Just wondering what season it is in the valley now.
An enemy has been slain.
Nobody gets to decide who I am.
Legendary. An enemy has been slain.
Win or lose, I do it with dignity. At any rate, I will never yield.
Legendary. Destroy the turret. An enemy has been slain.
That concludes our complete in-depth look with the upcoming hero, Yin. What other suggestions do you guys have in mind? Did I miss out on something important? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you haven't yet, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe everyone. Peace.